those people that like dumpster dive and eat ramen noodles all day and stuff like that. That would never be me.
Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome to the Physical Collective. I'm Efi, and in today's video, I wanted to talk about no buy challenges. First of all, what is a no buy, no spend challenge? A no buy challenge, which is what I'm calling it for myself, is essentially making the explicit commitment to yourself not to spend money for a predetermined period of time. I'm giving myself 30 days. What I would like to do, and my longer term goal, is to each quarter have a no buy month. And I'm starting out with January. And all in all, what I'd like to have is a low buy year. This is just gleaming from 2020. There's something about the world that we currently live in that I just find to be extremely noisy. I find it to have a lot of stimulus. I find it to be a lot easier to be inauthentic than it is to be authentic at this present point in time. And I think that there are ways where I have noted that and I have kind of excluded myself from that energy. And about 2017 or so, I took a year-long break from social media because I started to feel like a lot of opinions that I was having were not necessarily my own. And that's very hard to explain, because we don't have most of our thoughts are not original thoughts. So I started to feel like a lot of the opinions and the noise, internal noise that I was feeling were not necessarily how I thought about things. It's hard to articulate that. And I didn't write a script. So there's that too. And so I'm starting to feel that way about my money. In 2020, I think we hit the pandemic. There was a brief point in time where everything was so uncertain. I didn't know what was going to happen. No one knew what was going to happen. We thought that the pandemic would only be a month long, and I decided to spend that month with a friend of mine. I was also in between apartments. You know, when you're at the last month of your lease and you're just sick of your place and you can't wait for your new place. So I spent that month with a friend, and I saved so much money when I was with a friend. Came back to my place, and I don't know if it was just being at home by myself, and then you're not going somewhere to make your purchases. They're essentially being made online and they don't feel real. All that to say that I ended this pandemic with a significant amount of credit card debt, which I, plan on getting out of, and we'll get into that in another video. But I'm leaving 2020 with a significant amount of credit card debt and nothing to show for it. And I think in certain ways, my life shifted in 2020 to where authenticity is very, very, very important to me. It always was, but now it's almost like I live and breathe it. I want to quiet out the noise. I want to quiet out the financial noise in order to realign my money to my values. So what I'd like to do during this month of no buy is there's certain financial to-dos that I need to do. I need to take care of. Two of those are rolling over my 401k, yes, from a past employer into my current plan. Another one is printing out my credit report. I like to do that every year and then kind of use that as an opportunity to troubleshoot where I need to. And then also really answer the question about home ownership, whether that's a path for me that I want to take. I'm of two minds. One is age-wise, sis, you need a house. Second is I'm not really Second one is I'm not really married to living in my current city forever and ever. There are no opportunities right now on the table for me to move, but I would gladly move. A part of me almost feels like this is not my home. I don't feel, it has never been easy for me I've never felt at ease calling Houston my home, even though I'm from here. I don't know. I feel like I've always felt like location was a bit transitory. So I don't know if I want to buy a house because I don't know if I'm going to be here for 5 years. So working that out. And so those are kind of the main money things that I want, so I'm calling my no buy period a financial detox, because that's really what I'm looking for. I'm looking to reset. I'm looking to understand my spending habits. I'm looking to understand where there's excess and where I need that excess, whether it's for mental health, whether it's for, some sort of like professional payoff. And then also understanding where that excess is just something that I'm so programmed and conditioning into making that expense. And kind of troubleshooting from there. I'm looking to have coming out of this month, I want an informed budget. I want to prioritize my debt payoff. Y'all, because y'all know that those student loans, that break that we got, I cannot go back to paying student loans again. It's just like that, forbearance, whatever that we ended up getting in 2020, that just really made me feel like I don't want to pay these things anymore. And so I have a tackleable amount that I can tackle of my student loans, and I want to pay those off this year. I am going to do a way more detailed video about debt, but y'all, I fundamentally feel like debt it's almost like accumulated trauma, and I want to be able to tackle my debt in a very thoughtful way. I know that sometimes we talk about like the avalanche or the snowball or this or that. I'm of the mind, as long as you pay it, you pay it. But what I'm really trying to do is also understand where a lot of my debt came from, especially my credit card debt, consumer debt that I acquired in the year. My anxiety, y'all, my anxiety lived out 2020 for me. If you're like me, struggle with anxiety, but it's high functioning anxiety, so you operate in a certain kind of way. You may find that you can be a bit manic with your purchases when there's a lot of change, or whenever your anxiety is coming on. You may find that you either spend a lot of money or you don't spend any money, or it shows up in your relationship with food. Me, it shows up in both. So I just want to quiet out the noise. That's my biggest thing. I want to quiet out the financial noise. I want to stop consuming. I know that we live in a time where everyone is like, oh, we live in a capitalistic society and there's marketing and there's this and there's that. I am of the school of thought that there's a lot of just like personal choice that we make when we do things. And I'm the one that's making personal choices to spend above what my cost of living is. I also think if I'm 100% honest, I think I suffer with a lot of lifestyle creep. Some of that is just age related, social media related, professionally related. And I want to get those things in check. I'm not looking to live a life that is those people that like dumpster dive and eat ramen noodles all day and stuff like that. That will never be me. But I do think I do need to just be align, make better decisions, be a bit more intentional and stuff, and really just be grateful for my blessings, and to be blessed and to be healthy and to have the ability to work and to have a place to work and to have a family and all that kind of fun stuff. So I just wanted to see my life greater than money. This was a very rambly video. The rules for my challenge, or everyone, I think, should probably just set what you want to get out of it. I'm giving myself a $50 a week budget to not limit myself, and that amount of money like rolls into the next week. So if I don't spend $50, then I'll roll it. I'm still paying my bills, and going through my bank account every single day to see what's on auto pay, to make sure those things that are on auto pay kind of sort of make sense for me. That's really important. I'm hoping to, when this challenge is over, I'm hoping to share with you guys some of the journal prompts that I've written for myself. I'm not yet ready to share them, but I'm hoping to share some of the journal prompts that got me through it. I'm hoping to share with you guys a lot of learnings. I'm hoping that this keeps me accountable, both to posting videos and to not spending money. And I'm just really hoping to pay them damn credit cards down, sis. That's kind of the main thing. So if you're going on a no spend challenge, if you have any questions for me, please let me know. I'm always down in the comment section. Yeah, so let me know. And with all that being said, have a great day and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.